abusuafo yɛn to akasɛbɔ no so a Ghana ma mu ha ya na asɛm bi ababɛsi a ne nyinaa ɛyɛ nkɔfoɔ bi a wɔn tu kwan ɛyɛ nkɔfoɔ wɔtwe bi a wɔn tu kwan a yɛsusu sɛ ɛmu mmienu ɛyɛ kyesa asogyafoɔ ana ɛmu ebi ɛyɛ ministers ebi nso ɛyɛ MPs na sɛ wofrɛ ɛbɛtɔ hɔ dwa ne sɛ wɔn tu kwan akɔ baabi a wɔn kɔ akɔkɔdo mu dwumadie no ana yɛte sɛ ɛyɛ helicopter na wiemhyɛn a wɔn ti mu no anya akwanhyia wɔn mu ana ɛyɛ nkɔfoɔ bi Ejina social media kasi fresh baako sa abena jolofo sa abena meat pie so timi hu ana ba ma kwasi anto jimi ibi so je so ono so waga na hanom na ono so abena jolofo yi so na je san kwasi asem no mo ka ena mu ana ye man pene John Dramani Mahama akoko chinkofo we na ye ena before mo waga na hanom so se da bi e wo se omo timi hwehwe asem no mu yie eti to omo frɛ ye man pene John Dramani Mahama through invitation se ensem a ye abena jolofo mo e ka no aya asem no kra na anya asem no kra abusia for ye nkoko tinsem no mu kyerɛ mu.
I said, if some of us decide to speak out, things will be messy in the end. Or just any of my coso amuno and kuyi cry and I was said in society me, but because there is an election ahead, that is 2028 election, even though and young but then at the end of the day, there was your man tema a poor pa. I say, said the amunokuna shall say or more in your man in tray you cry. So the Masha see on your mouth free away, in fact, all because it's saying when your appointment as Sabino, Diacano, Eddie Ogu baby, we free, a former member of parliament, Eddie Martin, Tan Kojo, do Asari, ho, and about Council Empire, Yenny na Inguti.
The MPP can go on a demonstration because opposition is supposed to hold government to account and so on and so forth. The private, Ghana Private Road Transport Union, they say they are going on a strike from the 10th or so if there is no reversal of this. Why will you be in support of such a situation and against this tax if you know that we have as much as $8.94 billion energy sector shortfall payment ahead of us between 2023 and 2026?
Something, a betrayal. Betrayal of the trust of the people is the reason why anybody would speak up against this. That's all. For me, I don't think there is any sin graver than betrayal of trust. The situation we find ourselves is simply a clueless, everlasting, incompetent bunch of arrogant braggarts who, Felix, I beg you. You called us criminal and all manner of things. I didn't speak, I beg you. You spoke for 15 minutes. Don't interrupt.
I haven't said anything.
No. You are interjecting me. Don't do that. You spoke for 15 minutes.
Go ahead.
A clueless, everlasting, incompetent bunch of arrogant braggarts who have simply scammed their way into government. That's all. And that is why you see the people speaking. I mean, he's right. This is not the first tax or levy the people of this country are paying. We are already paying, and we keep paying, and they will add more, we'll pay. But the reason why the people will speak up against this is because you came to tell them A, and you are doing B. You betrayed their trust. The fiduciary relationship that the NDC built with the people of this country while they were in opposition, the big talk, the plenty grammar, all the blabbing they did, knowing the gravity of the issues at hand, and they said they have solutions, and they were emphatic. They said, we will solve this without burdening you with additional tax. In fact, the finance minister in his budget, I think paid 264 or so, the 2025 budget, actually mentioned ESLA and all the reviews, but it went ahead to indicate that they are not going to add anything. The finance minister is caught on tape at his vetting when he was asked that all these plenty things you are saying your government will do. When you come to office, you are at the same time saying you remove this tax, you remove this tax, you remove this tax. How are you going to do these things? He said, in this country, I have studied the economy of this country for a very long time, and I do not need to add new revenue handles to be able to deal with the issues.
He said you do not necessarily.
Yes. That's what he said.
That's a caveat.
No, but the context is important. The context was specifically, you are removing all these taxes. You are making all these promises. How are you going to deal with the gap? He said, don't worry. I have studied this for a very long time. I would emphasize on compliance to make up for the money. He even went on to talk about all these tax refunds, which he said that if he deals with the tax refunds by reducing it from 6% to 4%, the amount of money he will make is far more than all the taxes he's removing. That is the reason why the people are talking. And when we talk, you tell us to shut up. And you are taking us to history and giving us historical background about how debt came about. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why? We go to bed on Tuesday. We go to sleep on Tuesday. Wake up Wednesday morning with a 4 cedi 50 pesos on every gallon of petrol we buy in this country. And you are telling us we should keep quiet because I am MPP, because I squeeze banana into my vehicle? Why do you think the MPP lost the elections by the margin with which we lost? It is because you told the people that you won't do this to them. If the people knew you were going to remove e-levy, remove non-existent, what I mean non-existent, I mean nobody paid, emission tax, and ask for claps and applause, and bring them 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon 2 months later, you think they'll be clapping for you? You went to squeeze the hands of GPRTU and force them to reduce transport fares by 15%, telling them about how you have brought the cedi you up and brought dollar up, for which reason fuel prices have come down and so they should remove it, knowing very well that you have already prepared your memorandum for a 4 cedi 50 pesos on a gallon of fuel. That is dishonesty. That is leadership of insincerity. If the GPRTU knew there was a 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon coming, something, they would not have agreed to the 15%. At best, they would have dealt with another percentage, maybe lower than 15%. Today, as we speak, an Uber driver who is using a VET car is paying close to 42 cedis every day to government for free. And you are saying we shouldn't talk about it? And then you come and tell us that, oh no, we have reduced burden. We have given you gold on the street of Ghana, and so now we can afford to slap all manner of levy on you. And then they keep lying. Oh, when we when we came to power, fuel prices were 17 cedis. That's a complete falsehood. As a matter of fact, when we are speaking to these things, let's speak to facts. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo handed over to power to the NDC with fuel at 14 cedis 99 pesos. That is the fact. On 7 January, I have it here. This is Guel. Star Oil is here.
What fuel?
Is here.
What fuel?
Is here. It's here. See there, you can read it. Thursday, 2nd January 2025.
Celia, read the whole thing. What fuel?
Super XP 14.99.
Yeah, that one.
Diesel XP 15.60. Super XP 95. The 15.60.
What is the price now?
But what's the price of Super XP?
Now.
What's the price of Super XP now? Tell me. Is it 17 cedis? Was it 17 cedis?
No, what is the price now?
No, hold on. You see, and again, Phyllis, stop interjecting me right